Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Poster Channel here. Hey, I was just watching a video with Steve Vai, Conversations with Steve Vai Part 2. You know, he's saying a lot of things that I'm discussing about my guitar ladder system. I mean, whether you like Steve Vai or not, in terms of his music, you got to admit the guy's a damn good musician, and he's a sharp, smart guy, and very talented. You know, he talks about that you can't create great music by over-intellectualizing or trying to force an intellectual approach, that it's an art of learning how to listen. He talks a lot about things I've been talking about for quite a while, about developing your inner ear, listening. He said that when you come up with really creative things, you're listening for ideas, and you're trying to get in that zone of listening, and you're not in you're not in a very real intellectual thing of trying to force it out. And that's what the guitar ladder does. It opens up your inner ear. I kind of call it the musical ear, learning how to listen. Like when I came up with this idea, you just take a regular scale, major scale, right? Well, I heard this idea. And I heard that idea, and then I had to find it. So I just want to kind of make the point that, you know, some people have accused me of being a little too Zen-like or whatever, but it really makes a lot of sense. It's so nice to hear it from somebody like Steve Vai, who's very successful, is that, you know, music is an art of learning how to listen. And that's what the guitar ladder system does, is it opens up your musical ear. When you play all my chordal studies, it's waking up your musical ear. And he talks about aligning with your decisions, aligning with your goals. Like if you have a goal to become a better guitar player, and I really like the way he put this. If let's say you have a goal to become a better guitar player, it's very important. And he talks about this, and I'm really glad I watched this today, because he made a lot of points that I've been discussing too. A lot of great musicians do kind of come to these you kind of begin to embrace certain ideas that will help you grow as a musician, as an artist. And one of them is, he talks about being in the moment. And that's really important too, because you don't want your ego to start judging things. You have to align with your goal. Like say you have a goal to be a better musician, a better guitar player. You need to align with that goal and not be thinking so much about anything other than being in the moment and working on what you're working on. So let's say that you decide to invest in the guitar ladder system because you're serious about improving, and then it's very important that when you work on the guitar ladder material, that you are in the moment and you just do your work, and you know that as you do your work with a good attitude, and you kind of put your ego, and he even mentions the ego. The ego is that part that always wants to, come up with 40 reasons why what you're doing is not a good idea, and it's over-intellectualizing, it's coming up with a bunch of bullshit, basically. You want to quiet that part of your mind and just be in the moment and work on the guitar ladder material, whether it's cycle, let me get a little closer here, whether it's cycle 1 that you're doing, or whatever it might be doing, you just want to be in the moment, because when you're in the moment, you're more in the zone, and that's where you're going to open up your musical ear. You're going to begin to wake it up. But if you're practicing, and he mentions this as well, the thoughts that you think about have a lot to do with your growth as well. If you're thinking limited thoughts, like, well, I can never be very good, I don't really see myself ever coming up with great original ideas, well, that's just going to hold you back. So it's important to shove all those ideas on the back burner. Just turn your ego off, turn your intellectual left brain off, and just be in the moment, do the work, be positive about it, have faith, and know that the growth will come, and it will. Especially if you work with the guitar ladder material, because it's been proven to be very, very effective in opening up your musical ear. But I think that's a really great point, aligning with your goal, quieting your ego, working on, just be in the moment, work on the material, start waking up your musical mind. And don't limit yourself. Let go of limited thinking and embrace unlimited thinking. Okay, because everybody has a ton of potential. You have a ton of untapped potential, but the trick is to be in the zone. And learning how to practice, learning how to wake up the musical mind is very important. Now, I've got something I want to do here, because seriously, folks, the guitar ladder, the guitar ladder material. It really is like getting thousands of dollars of material. So I've got to come up with something, because this needs to be a win-win, and I'm practically giving it away at $199, because it is thousands of dollars of stuff. People email me every day telling me, my God, Steve, I can't believe, because you're going to get over 200 studies and everything. But if you want the bonus material, if you want the 200 studies plus the Horace Hatchett files and some of the Hummingbird guitar rhythms, if you want the whole package, here's the deal, because I can't just make it open-ended. You know, if you email me for free samples of the guitar ladder material, you need to order within a day or two in order to get all the $250 plus a bonus material. Because, I mean, let's be honest about it, okay? I'm selling this stuff really, really cheap for how much value you're getting. You're getting thousands and thousands of dollars of guitar instruction material in the only system that really works. It really does. If you're serious about reaching your musical goals and you want to wake up your musical ear, this is the system that will do it. The guitar ladder system is what you're looking for if you want to reach some goals on your instrument. And again, you need to be positive about that. You need to not listen to your ego, not listen to negative thoughts, not embrace negative thoughts. You need to just have a good positive attitude and believe that you can have some serious growth, which you can, especially with this system. It works. So if you email me for some sample of the guitar ladder program, you need to order the system within a day or two. Yeah, I want to kick you in the butt a little bit, because this works. A lot of times people email me and they say, oh, I'm ready to buy your system, I'm ready to pull the trigger, but, you know, send me a couple things and I'll think about it, you know. Well, I never hear from them again. So this has to be a win-win, folks. I'm selling this stuff dirt cheap. You're getting thousands of dollars of material. I've put 40 years into this. I'd love to get some of this material to Steve Vai. He would love it. I know he would. Maybe I'll try to do that. But anyway, you need to order the system within a day or two. That way you get the $250 plus bonus material, over 200 lessons delivered by video right to your desktop. They download very easily. You get the charts. Like I said, you can get the $250 plus bonus material, an extra 4 years. But anyway, I just want to make that point, because Steve Vai is a smart guy, and he talked a lot about that in this video, that, you know, you need to align with your goals, which means be positive about your goals. You know, embrace unlimited thinking. You know, don't keep thinking of reasons why you can't do what you want. And you know, maybe I would add to that, make a reasonable goal. Like, yeah, I really want to make some huge progress in the next 6 months to a year, and then keep going from there. So that's why it's important to be in the moment when you practice the guitar ladder material. Just be in the moment and listen to these studies. And the nice thing about the guitar ladder material, and then you have the variation with the shading. So you add that major 13 flat 5. You can add it again here. I think I call that cycle 2. You can just add it wherever and then see, you want to improvise. See, I'm just taking off, because that's what Steve Vai made the point too, that learning to be a better musician is about learning how to listen. You listen for ideas that are trying to come through you, and then you work at finding those ideas on the guitar. It doesn't just happen. Even he says that. Every once in a while you get lucky, an idea pops out real quick. But you hear an idea, then you look for it, and that's what the guitar ladder system can do. The guitar ladder system can really help you begin to hear your own musical ideas and then find them on the guitar, and make that whole process happen a hell of a lot quicker than if you didn't have the guitar ladder system. So that's what I wanted to say. You can order the guitar ladder system at stevesguitars.com. If you want to send for a free sample, send to pokezoo@gmail.com. And again, like I said, if you want the $250 plus bonus material, then you need to order within a day or two to get that. And I was just watching the Steve Vai interview at Musicians Institute, which is what Howard Roberts started. It used to be GIT. He started the Musicians Institute, which is the video I was just watching. His original teacher was Horace Hatchett, who taught Howard Roberts when Howard was a young man in Arizona. Well, that's somebody I studied with 2 or 3 times, and that's what I have some of the Horace Hatchett files that I'm sharing as well. Now, some of these files are what he did. Some of them I took his genius and revamped it and extracted the best of what he did and put it into a form to save you a lot of time. So it's really, really powerful. So between my 200 plus studies, plus you're going to get everything else I think of in the next 10 years. You can do my system in 1 or 2 years, but you're going to get 200 plus from me. You're going to get some of the Horace Hatchett files and some of the Hummingbird guitar rudiments as well. But you need to order within a day or two. of requesting free material. Now, if you've already requested free material and you've kind of said to yourself, you know, you've procrastinated enough, you really want to reach your goals on the guitar and music, just email me or call me so that I can put you, and you want to order the system now, email me or call me and say, you know, you got the free stuff a while back, but now you're ready, and then I can make sure and put you down. But I can't do that on an unlimited basis. But, you know, if you're serious, email me or call me, and I'll put you in the system for the bonus material, but you need to order it, like, you know, today, okay, if you requested stuff in the past. So anyway, enjoy that, and like I said, you can watch that Steve Vai interview. Again, I want to reiterate, those are great points, which is, you know, learning to be a great musician doesn't come from intellectualizing everything. It comes from learning how to listening to your musical ear. And the guitar ladder system is designed to wake up your musical ear so you can begin to hear your own musical thoughts and then find them on the guitar, and that whole process will happen a hell of a lot quicker with the guitar ladder material than not having it. And then you need to align with your goals, be positive about the fact that you want to be a better musician, and, you know, don't let all those negative thoughts creep in, and embrace more unlimited thinking, and believe in your ability to make some massive growth. And the guitar ladder system is going to naturally teach you those 10 systems of improvisation. I've also got some really great, you know, great single note studies as well. But the chordal work is really going to help you make some quantum leaps and just wake up your musical ear. That's really what it's about, folks. It's about learning to hear your musical ideas and then finding them on the guitar, and then that process becomes cumulative. The more you do it, you know, you keep coming up with better and more refined and more mature ideas. So it was really nice to hear somebody like Steve Vai kind of agree with what I've been saying for a long time, about the way, you know, like I said, the way that you're going to evolve. So you need to make peace and believe in your musical goals, align with that goal, that you can do it, feel positive about it, believe more in unlimited thinking, order the guitar ladder system so you can begin to wake up your musical ear. And again, I'll say it again, folks, the guitar ladder system is what you're looking for if you're serious about, you know, reaching some goals on guitar and understanding music and making some quantum leaps and learning how to hear your own musical ideas. Even Steve Vai said that those ideas come from the infinite or God or, you know, your subconscious mind, whatever you want to call it. But you know, that's the deal. So this guitar is available too. It's a really nice LH300. It's even got a little bit of flame on the back. Most of them don't. But this one has a little bit of flame on the back, and it just sounds amazing. I think they spent a little more time voicing the top on this one. Let me move this closer just for a second. You can hear the tone. It's really a nice one. So it's got a nice soaking pattern on the top. Like I said, it's got a little bit of flame. These don't normally come with flame, but I can see some figured flame right in here. I can see a little bit here. This is really a little bit of here. This is really a nice one. I forget the price on this. The list is more, but I think I sell these for $5.99. It's a lot. It's got a solid carved top, violin voice top, LH300. This is a hell of a. This sounds better than like a Gibson L48 or a Gibson L50. You can see these real fine lines on the top. That's called soaking patterns. Those real fine lines, that's indicative of a great species of spruce, it's called. And with the violin, with the solid carved top and the violin voicing, you really get a tone. So this is a tremendous instrument. It has a really nice pop. All right, so enjoy that. And like I said, if you want to order the guitar ladder system, go to stevesguitars.com if you're ready to just move forward and make some great progress. If you want to request a sample of the system, just remember you need to order within 1 or 2 days, because I'm giving this system away at $199. My customers are telling me that at this point. It really is like getting thousands of dollars of stuff. It would be a value at $499. It would be a great price, but at $199, it's a great price. So if I'm going to go to it's got to be a win-win, folks. If I'm going to send you some free material, and you decide to order and you want the bonus material, which is worth $250 plus, and the extra years, then you need to order within a day or two of requesting the material, because and that's actually to your benefit too, because a lot of people, you know, have a goal, they want to get better on guitar, then they start thinking about, gee, I'd rather buy an amp or a guitar or whatever. That isn't going to make you a better player. Buying another guitar, another amp, what you need to do is you need to invest a little bit invest a little bit in becoming a better musician, and $199 is a very, very small price to pay for a guitar course that really, if it was being taught at a college, would be thousands of dollars, or even if it wasn't being taught at a college, it would be worth it still at thousands of dollars. But $199 is an absolute giveaway. The reason I did that was to start selling them, which I have. So anyway, I'll rest my case. Take care. Bye.